All right, welcome back to another video. It's Devin here, another video for you guys. Going to break down some of my trades and just look at this beautiful trade on British Pound JPY. I mean, like, just incredible what happened on this pair. And it all came from a very simple entry. Always waiting for the breakout, waiting for the pullback, knowing what you're looking for, identifying price action, and simply going for your trade. Any given time you're into a trade, you have to be confident. You got to know how to control yourself and just simply understand price action can only go one or two ways. It can go to the downside, it can go to the top side. Which way or more evidence do you see it leaning towards? And that's really all it's about. If you're seeing this right here, right, guys, we had the breakout, right? We saw the past level, right? Here was that past level. The same thing as we said last time. We're always going to identify our past level because it helps you for the future to see what's going to happen next or what could happen next, right? Same thing here. We saw the breakout, pullback, went to the downside, and it kind of stopped right here. And the same thing happened before. When it pulled back, it went to the downside and it stopped right here. This time we got very, very lucky and it fell way beyond that for almost 800 pips. And this already came from this heavy fundamental that came out yesterday. And we have some more that came out today for JPY. But you can see the effect that happened on the market because of them fundamentals. But besides a fundamental analysis, I never get in my trade because of fundamental. I always look at my trade or the reason why I enter because of the technical analysis. That's just the way I trade. There are people who are very, very different and who only trade off of the news. But the way I trade, I have to see price action. It gives me way more confidence in my setup and it's way more easier to know how to identify that trade. So always just being patient, as you can see, is really the best way to go. I got into this trade in the previous week, right? On December 15th, around December 14th or 15th. And look at it, right? Not even that many days later into the next week, we're already in profit. We're already in ridiculous profit. And this is exactly why I really can't see myself doing anything else besides trading. Like trading is just where it's at. You can't really make this amount of money anywhere else in that certain amount of time, right? It is a great way to be very, very financial free and not really worry about too much, especially right now. We're at the end of the year. As far as this given week is probably going to be the last trading week for a lot of people because we have Christmas and then we have New Year's, right? Most people kind of start after the New Year holiday and kind of get back into the market. But of course, it's really all your preference. But pretty much what I'm looking for is not pretty much to go that aggressive, but to only look for simple, meaningful trades. And this week, I really wanted to go all out to kind of finish off the year strong. And this trade right here on British Pound JPY did just that. It was amazing. The profit is crazy on this trade. Another trade I want to show you guys is British Pound CAD. Look at the technique, guys, right? The technique is so very simple. Breakout, pullback, you're looking for the sell. Think about what happened before in the past. It was breaking above, right? And pulling back, breaking above and pulling back. So ask yourself, if it would have broke above here, as we said last time, it could have pulled back and went to the top side. But instead, right, it fell below the same previous level. Once it broke below this level with this huge bearish bar, right? Look at this huge bearish bar that broke below that level and it closed right here. After that, all you're doing is looking for the pullback to the same level. If you're confident, you can do a sell limit at that level. If you want to be more patient, you can wait to identify price action. I had a simple sell limit, but it works either way, right? Here's the breakout bar, that big red breakout bar. Here's the pullback. The evening start is the pattern. That's your sell. Stop loss above the level, and boom, you're making all your money to the downside. The same thing with British Pound CHF. Breakout, right? Here's the breakout. we have the pullback, identify price action, and that's your money to the downside. So very simple and so very easy. Think about what happened before, right? It broke out and pulled back, right? Broke out and pulled back. So it's the same thing. Look at that shift in the market, guys. I mean, it is just beautiful what's been going on in the market this week. And I really hope a lot of people have been taking advantage. This is one of my other trades I got into as well, which are very simple on the 8-hour, same technique, right? We have the big green breakout bar. We have the pullback rejection. We have the morning star, which is the price action pattern we're identifying, and boom, we're making our money to the top side. All this stuff, guys, can be very easy and very profitable. I really hope everybody been taking advantage of this week and has simply just been trading the market. I mean, you can pretty much take your pick. There are so many great pairs. Look at the same trade I shared, right? I gave this out clearly on the previous video. Look at this. Previous level, same level right here for the future. What happened? Huge drop to the downside. Same thing here. Huge drop to the downside. Looking to your past can confirm your future. It is just that simple. As we said it, right? It is all a pattern. We're looking at the same thing over and over again to identify and say, okay, if that happened before, it can happen once again. It's just that easy, guys, right? If it happened before, if it's a pattern, it's more than likely going to happen once again. So this week had just been phenomenal. I mean, like I said, I can't really get enough of this trade right here. And it's beautiful. Like, it's amazing what the Forex market can really do for you if you just take your time, practice, see what's going on, right? Get a feel for the market, get that experience, study every single day. Just practice things down, write it down in your journal, take it one step at a time, and you can really see how it's going to change your life. Like, anybody can do this, right? Next year is going to be an incredible year for the market. So many great pairs should take drastic turns as far as reversals, breakout, pullback, and should last for a very long time. And I'll talk about that more in future videos. But guys, right? Take full advantage of this. It don't matter if you're a new trader or an experienced trader. This market right here can change your life. Like I said, I can't imagine doing anything else, right? I really want everybody to take pure advantage of these very simple setups in the market and just make your money, right? Just make your profit, take it day by day, and you'll be perfectly fine. Next year should be amazing for you, right? I'll see you next video, guys. Have a great morning.